Now, it is my great pleasure to introduce the individual you've already heard so much about, Gerry Lenfest. Just a few words about his career, because over his career, Gerry's been many things. He was a very accomplished attorney. He was a successful publisher of a teenage girls magazine, go figure, and an inspiring naval commander. Yet his greatest calling was as an entrepreneur, building a start-up cable network into one of the largest in the nation. And yet his second, even greater calling was after selling that business for a fortune. And today, Gerry Lenfest is recognized as one of the foremost philanthropists in our nation, as he has carried out a vision built on two pillars: his unshakable belief in education and his love of this city, Philadelphia. Countless young people have gained access to education through his generosity. Equally countless are the lovers of culture and history here in Philadelphia, as he and Marguerite, his wife, have immeasurably aided the arts, the culture, and the history, making Philadelphia a dynamic, growing center of creativity. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming one of America's great patriots and philanthropists, Gerry Lenfest.
Wow. I'm truly humbled to see so many supporters and friends here today on this beautiful, beautiful day. I appreciate all the kind words, but really, without you, this day would not have come. Governor Corbett, Senator Casey, Senator Toomey, Admiral Lynch, Cokie Roberts, I thank you for making this program so successful. Your words were really inspiring. And I'm happy so many others came as well. Fellow board members, founders, donors, supporters, friends, all of you. We're gathered in this historic location like the founding fathers, determined to perpetuate the spirit and principles of the American Revolution. What could be more important? And where better to build a museum in the historic district here in Philadelphia, the founding city of this nation. We need the Museum of the American Revolution. It will be a place where families bring their children and their grandchildren so they can understand the incredible liberties we enjoy that were created by the American Revolution. We all need to understand that history so that our nation will continue to have a strong future. And all of you here are helping to bring that about, and I thank you. And now let me issue an invitation. 2 years from now, this museum will be built. And I invite all of you, with your friends, relatives, and others, to come see this great museum. Because it will be done, it's under construction, and I invite you all to come when it's completed. And I'm humbled again, and I gratefully appreciate your being here, so thank you.
Why don't you stand right here? Okay, you stay, no, you stay right here. Gerry, I'd like you to stay here with me for just a moment. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell, we've invited you far too late for anyone to help us along by picking up a shovel and turning a spade of dirt. The ground's broken, the museum's underway. So instead today, we're going to enrich the roots of a liberty tree. That's what this is. to symbolize our dedication to keeping alive the Revolution's legacy. Earlier, the governor mentioned Boston's Liberty Tree and how the British cut it down. Well, in response to that, there was an outpouring of support. Liberty trees became symbols on flags. Villages designated liberty trees up and down the eastern seaboard. None of those historic liberty trees survive today. So today, we decided we would designate a new liberty tree to show the unwavering strength of liberty in America. This will become America's Liberty Tree. And just as we were too impatient to hold off construction to wait for groundbreaking, we were too impatient to plant a seed. My mother always told me the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. So we've decided we're going to dedicate this tree to the individual whose singular vision, whose steadfast purpose, and extraordinary generosity has nurtured the idea of this museum from seed to sapling. And that's you, Gerry, our founding chairman. Gerry, we're honored to dedicate this tree to you. Its straight, strong trunk reflects your strength of purpose, and its a long life, the vision and far-sighted generosity of your philanthropy. Now, when this tree, as I said, Gerry's invited you back here in 2 years for the opening. After today's ceremony, this tree is going to return to its nursery, but in 2 years hence, it'll come back, and we will plant this tree as part of the opening ceremony of the museum. And it will be adorned by a simple plaque, a replica of which we have framed here. And it will announce its dedication to Gerry Lenfest. So Gerry, we have framed this in honor of you and to thank you for all you've done. You are an inspiring leader indeed.